Now in this we had completed till verse 32. We are doing 33 onwards today from chapter 7, Canto 3, part 1, that is, and in this we had understood in yesterday's satsang that there are lots of things which have come into the picture, which is called the rules of religiosity and economic development, sense gratification. These are basically there. It's a law which comes into the picture right from the beginning of time. The framework of what we call as the Vedas. Now, Vedas are nothing but the initial, right in the beginning, when everything is about to begin, we create a framework for it. Think like a spider creating the web. It comes from his own body and it is spread in all directions, and on that the spider is sitting. So think on those lines, that the whole universe got created with the essence, with the help of the framework, and all systems, whichever that are operational on this planet Earth or beyond also, that means in the entire universes that are there, are operating on this framework alone. So there are certain things like religiosity, certain things like economic development, sense gratification, salvation, anything, right? Anything that you can take off is having a background. There are set of rules and regulations which are set in motion so that everything works in synchronicity. So we are going to understand this today in the initial session, and later on we will go ahead with how these questions came about. All right. So let us begin. So we are doing Srimad Bhagavatam. This is Canto 3, part 1, chapter 7, verse 33. Please also explain the regulations for offering respect to forefathers, the creation of the Pitraloka, the time schedule for the planets, stars and luminaires, and their respective situations. Verse 34. Please also describe the fruitive results of charity and penance and of digging reservoirs of water. Please describe the situations of people who are away from home and also the duty of a man in an awkward position. So there are lots of things which he is asking for. See, Vidura is a very, very inquisitive person, though he is at the fag end of his life. He is in his 125th year of his life. And he is meeting Maitreya Muni. Maitreya Muni has been given all the knowledge which he was supposed to impart to Vidura. And Vidura has come in front of him, and Vidura is asking him questions so that the answers can be given. So this is basically how it goes. So creation of the universe, the different sets of things that have happened in the universe, the regulatory principles that have come into the picture, the laws, rules, regulations, everything that is we are talking about. In that he is also asking now about the souls which are dead and gone. People who die. So where do they go? What happens to them? How their monitoring happens? What is the system that is followed? See, please understand, we as human beings have no idea beyond our graves. Correct? So we don't know if I die, what happens to the person who dies. There is no way of knowing. Similarly, when you are born, before birth, where were you? These questions are unanswerable. Then how did these systems come into the picture? Those questions also. Like say for example, there are so many religions in this world. How did these religions come about? There are so many sects and places and things that are happening. Today we are trying to go in outer space. Is it there? What exactly is the laws governing it? See, the universal laws which we talk in science, like the gravitational force and this force and that force and all, we are not talking of any of those things. Please understand, this is an esoteric science. Now, in the esoteric sciences, you will find that there are certain things which we have to think in terms of, and that is what he is saying. So, what are the regulations for offering respect to forefathers? You have a forefather. Everybody in this world has a forefather, correct? Including the first man. The first man, you may say, doesn't have a forefather. No, sorry. He also had a forefather. The idea is that he has been created. Anything that is created has to come from somewhere. Isn't it true? So today, whatever that gets created, let us say, even in your own garden, if you are putting plant, you're putting a plant over there, the plant has some antecedents somewhere, correct? And it has to follow certain rules and regulations. So whether it's the world of flora or fauna, human beings or animals or whoever in this world, including these planetary systems, the sun, the moon, the stars, everything, they all follow laws. And there are rules and regulations which have to be taken into effect. Like say for example over here, the dead, they are gone. What are you supposed to do who is living? So you are living, your forefathers have died. Somebody's father dies, somebody's grandfather dies, grandmother, some, people who are old or even young people. So after they are dead and gone, what are the things that we are supposed to be following? See, nobody has taught these things to anybody. Please remember this. The idea that we just go out in the world, we follow certain people who will say, oh, you have to do this, you have to do this, you have to do this. We follow them, correct? But here is a scripture which is called the Srimad Bhagavatam, where Sri Krishna has given the knowledge to Maitreya Muni and also to Uddhava. You should remember these two people, because the Uddhava Gita we will be doing in the 11th canto. That is still far away. But I have already done the Uddhava Gita with many of you all. So, and we also have the videos. You can go and see it. It's a part and parcel of the way of life. The way of life. How we are supposed to lead this life. So these rules and regulations of the dead people also are there. So those we call them the Pitras. Pitras means those who are passed, gone away. So the creation of the Pitra Loka also has to happen, isn't it? And now a human being is born, he dies, he has to go somewhere. So that is what we are talking about. What are the time schedules of these planets, stars and luminaires? When we say these different bodies in outer space, so many of them are there. Are they a part of our universe? Yes. Are there other universes? 100%. Do they follow certain laws? Yes. Are we able to see them? No. The whole point of it is, because we don't know, we have to go by these scriptures. Got it? And what is their respective situations? Also describe. Now here he says, also describe to us what happens when a person does charity. When he does penance or he does help the society. See, we normally do a lot of work for the society. Human beings, they serve the society in some way or the other. By digging wells, creating roads. Yeah, of course, you will say that I don't do it, the government does it. Yes, what you are doing is you're contributing towards the government by means of taxes and other things, correct? So how does this system work? So there is a system in place, and this system has to perform in a very significant manner so that we get outputs. The results are there. And so he says, how does this work? Describe the situation of a person who is away from home. Now many of you are staying abroad, are you not? Plus, when we say home, what is the meaning of the word home? Now home also means that you were born in a certain place. You have moved out of that place. Some of you might have changed cities, towns or whatever. Some of you might have changed countries as well. In the future, some of you will be changing planets as well. Don't you think so? In the future, this is how the world is going to be. You may be traveling to distant planets somewhere. So there has to be some laws put in place. So he says, can you please also tell me about how a person who is gone away from home, how does he function? Plus the duty of a man in an awkward position. See, human beings, we create a lot of errors in our life. Okay? We are prone to mistakes. It's like human beings are prone to all kinds of mistakes and errors in life. It's very common. Nobody is perfect in this world. And when we say that X is going to happen, Y happens. The biggest place where this happens is the politics, in a game of politics. Even in the world of finance also, you might be thinking, oh, the market will go up, the market may crash. Does anybody know how this works? So there is a system in place. We are not talking about the material worldly system, we are talking about the spiritual, the esoteric system. How does that work? Plus the person who has got caught up in this awkward situation, what is he supposed to do? Now let us say somebody has lost all the money. There must be something that he can do, isn't it? And that is why we have to think on those lines. Verse 35, O sinless one, because Sri Krishna, the controller of all living entities, is the father of all religion, and those who are the candidates for religious activities, kindly describe how he can be completely satisfied. Now here, what is he saying? Vidura is saying that first and foremost, in the world of spirituality, the third part is called the part of devotion. All right? So these are the pathways. I don't want to get into Raj Yoga and all that. Plus, just let us concentrate on the three paths only. The first path is called the knowledge path. Second path is called the work path. That is you are doing some actions. And the third path is called the path of devotion. So let us just focus on these three paths. Now he is saying there is a knowledge path which anybody has to follow. The second path is the path of work. That is, we keep on doing work, but the job that we are doing, it's not work that you are doing. Please remember this. Because end of the day, are you collecting money for it? There is always something that is coming back to you, isn't it? You are being paid for your services. We are not talking of that work at all. This is a work which you do, or this is an action that you perform which does not generate this kind of results. So without focusing on the results, the action which you perform. Let us say, for example, you have given to charity, but you are not expecting anything in return. Now suppose you have given money to a temple. Are you thinking that the temple is going to put a plaque of yours? You know, in India we have these stupid people coming and saying, oh, I have donated a lakh of rupees. Can you put one board over there? I have donated this much amount of money. Well, this is not what we are talking about. The moment you say, I got this, there is a problem. Or I have done this. So, the work which we are talking about, this is not supposed to be having any kind of attachments to it. No attachments. You just are doing it. And the third path is called the path of devotion. So here, since this is a devotional scripture, we are going to focus more on devotion, more. So 90% of the effort we are talking about devotion. So here, Vidura is asking the question, how does a person become closer to Krishna? There are the different muktis. Muktis means liberations in scriptures. It is written. Sayujya, Samipya, Salokya and all that. Those are the muktis. Okay, there are four muktis which we talk about. One is you are within the vicinity of the person. So you are going to be around in the circle somewhere. Where Sri Krishna is concerned, you are somewhere around his vicinity. This is the first one. The second one is you are closer to him. That means you are sitting bang in front of him. Alright? Are you getting it? The first one is that. Second one is you are sitting close to him. The third one is you are literally, he is holding you. Okay? That is the third one. As if you are a kid and he is holding you. You are literally a part of his being. He is close to you. Like he's your father, your mother, or whatever you want to call it. And the fourth one is you get dissolved in him. The dissolution happens. The fourth one. The highest one is the fourth one, where you get dissolved in Sri Krishna. So you don't maintain any identity per se. See, even when you are in the third one, where he is taking care of you, he is like your father or your mother. You know, the child doesn't know anything. So the father and the mother does everything. When you are in front of him, you have a certain amount of ego. I am sitting in front of him. I am close to him. I am near him. See, this is the way of talking. And the fourth one, where you are within the vicinity, you will say, oh, I am in his circle of friends. Got the point? But that doesn't give you so much of credibility. Got it? So this is the fourth one. So he says, how is it that a person can come within the vicinity of Sri Krishna? So can somebody tell us? So here this is the one. And then he says, then all those who are the candidates of the religious activities kindly describe how we can be completely satisfied. And then there are those people who are involved in absolute devotion to Krishna, who are literally surrendered to Krishna. That means they are a part of his coterie, inner circle, which means they are literally with him, in him kind of. Understood? That is the fourth kind. Now they are supposed to be doing something. They are called devotees. What are they called? Devotees. These are devotees of the highest order. They are called the sages and the saints. Alright? So these sages and the saints, the masters who are there, how can we satisfy them? Because they are the closest to Krishna. They are literally one with Krishna. Correct? So when you are one with them, then you will be serving Krishna. So here he is saying that. Verse 36 says, O best among the Brahmanas, those who are spiritual masters are very kind to the needy. They are always kind to their followers, disciples and sons without being asked by them. The spiritual masters describe all that is knowledge. Now this is a very strange verse where he said, I think this is the verse for the first time we are hearing this verse over here, where the spiritual master is being described. The spiritual master is a very, very kind person. He has got kindness and he looks after the needy. That means what? Anybody who comes to him with whatever the problems could be, he will try to solve their problems for them. So even if the person may not be associated with him, may not be a part of his group, but if somebody has come for some kind of a relief, the guru is supposed to give them that relief, whichever way he may be doing it. So you will find that lots of people will approach, they will say, Guruji, can you solve this problem of mine? So maybe, sometimes when it is within the purview, it can be sorted out. But if it is wrong, and if it is a part of the karmic debt, then it cannot be solved. So there are certain rules for that. So then what does he have? He has followers. So there are people who follow the guru. Then there are disciples. So first is the follower. Follower means like you have in YouTube so many followers, isn't it? There are so many people who subscribe. They are called followers. So they follow this master. This follower is a very strange fellow. A follower is not a disciple. Please remember this. A follower is not a disciple. A follower is a casual person. The person comes, attends some things and goes away. He is not at all interested in becoming a disciple at all. The second type is called the disciple. The disciple is a one who is with the Guru. The spiritual master's job is to train this person in different things. See, when a spiritual master conducts the satsangs, that is a general satsang for everybody. Now, like what I am doing just now, it is broadcast everywhere. It is put out in the field. But what is it that a person is going to get out of it? What the person gets out of it is a minimal thing. It's not something great. Just something which is called knowledge. See, we are going to learn about it. It is called knowledge. The spiritual master describes all that is knowledge. So what he gives out is just knowledge. Knowledge can be given even in the scriptures, isn't it? Knowledge can be given even in a school and a college. Does that mean that that person is a disciple? Not necessary at all. Discipleship is not described by the person. No. Nobody can say, I am a disciple of XYZ person. No. They will only get the discipleship provided the Guru sanctions it. The Guru's job is to ensure that the person gets the knowledge directly. There are lots of people in this world who feel that they are disciples of some great Babajis and great people and all that. Now they say, oh, I am a disciple of Ramana Maharshi. I am a disciple of Neem Karoli Baba. I am a disciple of XYZ, Ramakrishna Paramahansa. Sorry, you cannot be a disciple of these people because they are passed away. They have gone away. Discipleship only comes to a person if that Guru has accepted you as a disciple. I hope you are getting this point. Now, a disciple is just like a student to that person. The student is being mentored by the Guru. This is a very important step. Many people who come to me, they are coming casually. They will come and they will go away. They will come and say, hello Guruji, how are you? Fine, thank you, and go away. They are called followers. Are you getting this point? They are called followers. A follower is different. Now there is another person who may come to the master and may say, I would like to learn from you. Can you please teach me one-on-one? The Guruji may take up this person or may not. Many a times, the master doesn't want to take up a person who is not worthy of being taken up. Please understand, it is his choice. If he wants to do that or no. So the disciple is that. Discipleship can last for many years. The third one, which is called the devotee. He is beyond the disciple. A devotee is not just a disciple, not just a follower, he is beyond it. In his world, there is no other person except the Guru. So this, devotee, what he does is, he will only keep the image of his Guru in his, wherever his place is, Devghar we call it, he will only keep that person's and will be only devoted to praying to him. That is it. So you will find that a devotee's job is only that. I have met a lot of devotees of some of the great masters. In my household, where I came from, my parentage, that is my grandparents and all, were devotees of Sai Baba. There was no other image of God anywhere. No way. There was only Sai Baba's statue over there and Sai Baba's image over there. And Dattatreya, of course, because he is Dattatreya avatar. So only two pictures were there. When I met one of the greatest devotees of, a great master way back in time, I don't recollect when, It was in 93 or 94. I think so. That time also when I met this person and he called me inside. I'm sorry, this is not in 93, 94. This is in 2004. Sorry. I'm sorry about the dates. 2004. I'm still thinking 1990 something happened. No, 2001 something happened. So 2004. When I went to this person's house, it was a very strange thing which happened over there. Though he welcomed me in his Devghar, and there were only 4 pictures over there, 4 pictures. Okay. One was Nisargadatta Maharaj was there. One was Nisargadatta Maharaj's Guru. And there were 2 other pictures of 2 of the disciples. Okay. Of that Guru. That's it. And he was doing the puja to them. Later on, he became a great master himself. Okay. Now, I have lost touch with him, so I don't know where he is just now. But this is how it was. So, he is just a devotee. A devotee is the highest. So, the devotee of Krishna, what will he do? He will only keep the image of Sri Krishna in his Devghar. No other picture will be there. No picture. Like we had Sai Baba and Dattatreya. Dattatreya is the Ishta. And the Guru is Sai Baba. So this is how we had in our family. So the Guru's picture and the Ishta's picture. These are the only 2 things which a person is supposed to keep. And those who do this are called the devotees. I hope you got this clear. So he is talking about these 3 types of people. And then there are sons. Now who is a son? So Guru has a son. Who is the son? A son is not somebody who is born to him. No. A son is not somebody who is born to him. The son is a person who is called a Guru Putra. A Guru Putra is like Rakhal. You know who is Rakhal? Rakhal is Swami Brahmananda. Brahmananda Swami was the son of Ramakrishna Paramahansa. Not born out of him, no. But he was the person who became the first president of the Ramakrishna mission. His name was Rakhal. So Swami Brahmananda is the person whose grave is there, in Kolkata, Belur Math. So you will find that he is the first Guru over there. So the son or the daughter, here we are just saying son, doesn't mean anything. Son and daughter. When the Guru accepts you as a son and a daughter, that means you have come within the folds. Okay? That means you are a part of his lineage. Now in all this, do you know which is the highest? The highest is devotee. Not the son or the daughter. No. The highest is the devotee, because devotion is always the highest. The moment you are a son, you can become a very nasty human being also. There are lots of examples in this world where the Guru takes up a disciple as his son, and this person becomes a real pure evil. And the Guru will not do anything to this person. I used to know one Guru whose son was there. This son was involved in all wrong activities. He was gambling, womanizing, and doing all kinds of wrong things. This is not a done thing. And unfortunately, that person becomes the head after the Guru passes on. When the Guru goes away, this person can become the head of that place. But some people are really very good, like Brahmanand Swami was a gem of a person. So he could be definitely called a very good son. And a person who can be saying he can lead the organization. That is why today Ramakrishna Mission is a very big organization worldwide. So this is how these 4 types of people are there. I hope you got this clear. So they are always kind to their followers, disciples and sons, and without being asked by them, the spiritual master describes all that as knowledge. And everything that he does for all these 4 kinds, whatever work or things that he does, whether he doesn't directly teach them, he may not say anything. He may just say, okay, can you just close the window, please? Now you may say, oh, that is not a great work. Closing the window is what is the big deal in that? It is called Guru Agya. The following of the Guru Agya is so important. The Guru Agya it looks like a silly thing. Silly, absolutely silly. But it is not. It has got tremendous amount of meaning which the person in front has no idea what the Guru is talking about. So the Guru's way of behavior or the way he does it with different people, it may sound as if, oh, he is talking something, don't. Really. So the person may say, I will talk to you tomorrow morning, or you can call me up at this hour. And the person may not even call. May say, oh Guruji, I thought you must be busy. That is why I did not connect with you. It was not a request. It was an instruction. An instruction is given in a very casual manner. So the ways of Gurus are not to be, deciphered or trying to be, cannot analyze it. So please understand this. Verse 37 says, please describe how many dissolutions are there in the elements of material nature and who survives after the dissolution to serve the Lord while he is asleep. So at the end of the time, that is after the 4th Yuga, a lot of things happen. What is it that happens? How the dissolution happens? Who is the one who does all these things? And what is it that is being said that the Lord is asleep and he wakes up and all this? What exactly does it all mean? What are the truth regarding the living entities and the Supreme Sri Krishna? What are their identities? What are the specific values of the knowledge in the Vedas? And what are the necessities for the spiritual master and his disciples? So there are the truths. What are the truths about living entities? So there are living entities in this world. You may just wonder, why is this animal over here? You may think that animal is useless. Why is the hyena over there? Why do you require a snake? Why do you require an alligator? Why is it important to have those kind of creatures? Why is this person a villain in my life? Are you not also thinking like this? So you may have a mother-in-law, father-in-law, or a brother or a sister or something like that. Somebody who may be very against you. And you may wonder, why is this person there in my life? Why are these kind of people there? Why is there so much of evil in the world? A very funny question that I was asked was, today's world is so bad. Today's world is so bad. Everybody is evil. Everybody is doing something or the other wrong. Everybody is cheating. Everybody is fake. Everybody tells lies. They fight with each other. They create so much problems. So I told this person, oh really? Is that so? Is this what you're talking about? You mean to say that today the world has gone so bad, it has fallen down so much? Wait, 5,000 years ago and 10,000 years ago also the world was like this only. Don't you think so? The whole armies were fighting with each other. There was lust, greed and everything. The Kauravas and the Pandavas, what were they doing? They were good people, is it? Are you getting it? Each wanted to kill each other. Can you not understand? Lust was so much. I want this woman as my wife. Look at Ravana. What are you talking about? Sir, there was evil even during those times. And worse evil than today. People were willing to stab each other. Today, if you have two wives, it's going to be a problem. The government may not like it. But in ancient time, the person would pick up a woman from the street and, oh, chalo, you are my wife. This is how they were behaving. And nobody cared a damn about it. People could take anybody's property. This is mine. Finished. Are you getting it? The kings were so nasty. We only know about some good kings. People cheated with each other. Not only for money, but for everything else also. You may say, no, this did not happen. Well, who told you that? Even in the Bible it is written. Everything good was given. A nice cake was given to them, Adam and Eve. Don't eat this fruit. What? Don't eat this fruit. The first thing that the woman did was eat the fruit. Are you understanding what I'm talking or no? It all starts from evil only. And you think this world should not be evil? What kind of an idiot are you if you think that this time the world is so bad? No, 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 no. Do you know the story of Noah and his ark? Do you know the story of the first children that were born? Do you know the first children that were born to Adam and Eve were Cain and Abel? The first murder happened over there. First murder. Cain murdered Abel. Finished. And you are talking about today the world is bad? No. It is nothing like that. It was worst in the past. Worst in the past. You may say worst. Guruji, how is it worst in the past? Well, look at it, na? Look at the percentage. Okay? The percentage of people today may be, a big percentage. 20% may be murderers. But during the first creation of man, 100% murderers. Or 25% or maybe 50% murderers. Because Cain and Abel, here, story ends over there. So this comparison you don't do. Don't think that it was bad now. No. And you may say the roads are bad, there is so much of pollution, this is happening, that is happening. Wait. Do you know how this world had what is something which is called the Ice Age? Does anybody even understand what Ice Age is? There was so much of pollution. So much. Today you are thinking plastic is there, this is there, that is there. Sorry boss, plastic is okay. There that time, all the sulfurous fumes and everything were pouring into the skies. You think you can live in a sulfurous fumes and phosphorus and this and that, all those kind of things? No. I hope you get the point. So it was worse then as well. So don't try to compare that. Those were the good times. Sorry, no good times. Worst times that time also. Today also worst times. It is your perspective. Look at the perspective. Don't keep on thinking that was the good times, when God was there on planet Earth. Boss, God was there. The reason why he didn't tell anybody the truth about life, Sri Krishna, is because his whole family was corrupt. Are you not seeing it's written over here? He allowed everybody to die. Didn't he do that? And you are talking about my father is like this, my mother is like this, my this one is like that, my that one is like that. What are you talking about? Krishna's whole family was corrupt. Sri Ram's family was corrupt. Look at Kaikai, the way she did it. Huh? And you think there was no animosity there? Who told you that? And between, Hanumanji and his other people, didn't Sri Ram have to kill that person? That Vanar Sena thing? So what are you talking about? There was deceit then, there is deceit today also. So don't be under this impression that the world was very good then. The world was bad then also and the world is bad today also. Does not matter. You be good. Okay. So this is the truth regarding living entities and Sri Krishna. How many people know this? That Sri Krishna never wanted to tell anybody the truth. See, today you are understanding it. What are their identities? You have to know the identities of these people. What are the specific values of the knowledge of the Vedas? How can anybody give the knowledge of the Vedas to these kind of people? Think. And what are the necessities for the spiritual master and his disciples? Why are you here? If you are my disciple, why are you here? And why is the Guru here? I have always been asked this question, if this world is so bad, why are you here? Well, the answer is here. The Guru and the disciple are there so that they can make a certain change. Little bit of people can be out of the system. When I have to go to the riverside, and I have to drain for the water over there, after hundreds of buckets I have done, in that I may get 1 gram of gold. You know how gold is mined, you know that, or you don't know that. So in a similar manner. So we have to find that gold. So you are like a fisherman. Are you understanding fisherman? So you are like the fisherman. We have to fish for things. Find the right people. Everybody is not right. Everybody can be Kaurava also. Who knows? 100 children, no. So, spotless devotees of the Lord have mentioned the source of such knowledge. How can one have knowledge of devotional service and detachment without the help of such devotees? So you ask yourself this question. So it is said that to come closer to Sri Krishna, you need somebody to help you, isn't it? You're right or wrong? You want to get out of this system. You don't want to be in this gutter that is, flowing with all the dirty things in the world. You want to be a devotee, you want to be a follower, or you just want to be somebody who is an atheist. You decide for yourself whom you want to be. If you think that you need to be taking yourself out of this system, it is always better to be a disciple and a devotee, isn't it? Forget about the sun. The sun is useless. We are talking about a disciple and a devotee. Decide for yourself what you want to be. It is always important. So why is this required? How can one have knowledge of devotional service and detachment without the help of such devotees? Without the Guru's help, how do you think you are going to get this knowledge? See, today you are sitting here for the satsang, you are trying to understand a few things. Little bit of knowledge will seep in, just 1.00001% will seep in, rest of it will go into the drains. But that little percentage of knowledge which is going to seep in is more than enough for the day, correct? No? Now just imagine you become a devotee. Why are you bothered about your life then? You are an automation, no? You know what automation is, no? You are on the AI, chat GPT, you just churn out knowledge, taka tak, taka tak, taka tak, like that. So, we come to the last verse of this chapter. There are still 2 more verses. Okay. My dear sage, I have put all these questions before you with a view of knowing the pastimes of Sri Krishna. You are the friend of all, so kindly describe for all those who have lost their vision. So people, those who don't know who is Sri Krishna and what, they have lost their vision. Okay. So please give a little bit of this knowledge to them. So Maitreya Muni, can you please open the eyes of these people who are blind? O spotless one, your answers to all these questions will grant immunity for all material miseries. Such charity is greater than all the Vedic charities, sacrifices, penances, etc. So your knowledge, kindly give us your knowledge. And these questions which I have asked you, Vidura is saying to Maitreya Muni, this is the root cause of all the material miseries. Have we not done questions where you understand? No, these are everyday miseries for us. Money problem, life problem, wife problem, husband problem, children problem, EMI problem, government problem, tax problem, all problem. So all these problems are there. We have to sort them out. So Guruji, can you please help us? So Maitreya Muniji, please, I want to know. And I'm such charity, and what you will be doing is charity to us. By giving us this knowledge, you are literally going to do the great charities which Vedic scriptures is talking about. Sukdev Goswami said, thus the chief of the sages, who was always enthusiastic about describing topics regarding the Sri Krishna, began to narrate the descriptive explanation of the Puranas, being so infused by Vidura that he was much enlivened on speaking on the transcendental activities of the Lord. So what does he do? So Vidura has asked him so beautifully. He said, please, Guruji, tell us. And Maitreya Muni is very kind enough. He says, okay, I will tell you. Because you see, Krishna has told me to tell you all these things. So I will be kind enough and tell you. I will also get little benefit out of it. Okay. So we have come to the end of this verse. So we have finished this chapter. So tomorrow we will do chapter 8. So
recording stopped.